Hello everybody and welcome back to another game on the channel. If you enjoy the content that's been coming out, please consider subscribing. We also stream on Twitch from 6:30 to 8:30 every weekday except Tuesday and Sunday, and we have a longer stream on Saturdays, so please come check it out. Today we'll be playing the Henry Stickmin collection. This is a game produced by Puffballs United, who are also the developers of Among Us. This game first came out back in the day when Flash games were all the rage, and back then you could find the first 5 episodes on stickpage.com. Puffballs later came out with another episode to conclude the Henry Stickmin saga, and they brought all the games together into one game on Steam. This is a great game. I played up to episode 5 a long time ago, and I haven't played the last game at all, so let's get into it. So how this works is there are 6 episodes. We go through one at a time. We have different endings, which are called fails. Once you reach a certain fail, you're able to go back to the beginning of the tree. It's a fail tree, and the whole point is to experience all the fails and see where the developers were having fun with us. There are achievements with each one that we'll be trying to get, such as get all the fails, find all the BIOS, which we get by right-clicking different characters within the story. When we complete it, we'll get an achievement, and just other random achievements that happen. BIOS will always appear here, and they have little things that appear for it. So for this one, Henry Stickmin, he's our main character. He appears in all of the episodes. He's the character that we play with. He can't talk while other players can. The bio for him, he's short on cash, so it's time to get some. Not to be confused with Henry Stickmin, Stickman, which I don't get that reference, but that's besides the point. So let's get into this. This is the prologue, Breaking the Bank. Now, like I mentioned, I've played this game up to episode 5 back in the day when it was free on stickpage.com, so I will know somewhat the paths that we need to take to get through this as quick as we can. So bear with me as I go through all the fails. Little Legend of Zelda touch off right there. Oh, and that's unfortunate. There we go. Clicked on that card to get the alarm to stop. Okay, let's head into the explosives now. And that is wildly unfortunate. Handle with care. It's a little Wile E. Coyote. Not call it back right there. The good old teleporter. Finicky little things. It's emergent technology. I'm sure it'll get better. Yeah, as long as Henry's the one testing it, I'm looking forward to that coming out. Heading into the laser. It'll work perfectly. And gotta improve our aim and technique right there. I don't know how the security didn't see the wrecking ball coming in. There it is. There's no construction scheduled for today. Unfortunate, Henry. Let's use the disguise then.
Eh? How did we lose one?
That is an excellent question.
You ever
go.
wonder why there's a bank out here?
It's an excellent question.
It's supposed to be like more of a vault, you know? Oh, that makes sense.
We got all the BIOS, so we successfully got through all of the achievements for Break the Bank. Let's go. Oh. Unfortunate, Henry. I'm sure you'll figure it out later. Okay, cool. Well, that's that. That's episode 1 done. Got the pentafail, all the fails for this, bank account, all the BIOS. Story begins. We completed the episode, and we were able to turn off the alarm on that car. So, let's look at the BIOS for this. We got Henry Stickmin, Chad Hansen, fresh out of college, guarding the Baton sounds awesome. At this point, I must warn you, as we get later on in the series, the bios are going to become exponentially larger in number. So we will not go through all of them every single time. The OCD part of me will, because I hate having these little notification icons next to it. And so if you care to read the bios, look it up online. There are plenty of people who have put so many guides on how to succeed, and you can read all of them here. Okay, but with that, let's move on. Episode 1, Escaping the Prison.
Oh, you. You're free to go. Not really, but you've got
Rude.
Don't get your hopes up. We've already checked it for anything useful, haven't we, Dave? What? Yeah, of course I checked it. I mean, if I didn't check it, I'd lose my job, and I don't want to lose my job.
Poor Dave.
See you around. Free to go.
Oh, look! A cake. Wonder what's inside. Okay, let's look at the achievements real quick. So, the achievements in gold are different endings where we succeed. And then we have all the fails, all the bios, and then the unique achievements. It's a joke, donut want, and then 2 secrets, which will take me a little bit to get through, and so we might go through the entire storyline and then go back and get to the achievements that we've missed, or we could just do it as we go along. So before we figure that out, let's get into playing some stuff. Start out with the file. Let's go for the cell door. Just like a maze, always stick to the left. Oh! Well, you have to get all the fails. So, got his bio now. Click there. And apparently I missed. I'll do better this time. There we go. Oh, we're perfectly fine, right? Oh, beautiful Taze. There's another guard coming. Okay, I promise that was the last one. Or not. Sometimes you click and apparently you were not fast enough. Okay, this is just getting a little bit embarrassing. I promise I'll do better, guys. There we go. Now for this side. Oh, the poor guy got tased by his own taser.
Hey, he's escaping.
Into the door I go. The belt of grenades sounds like the thing I want.
Check this out. What the?
Unfortunate. Okay, so right here we have total fails and unique fails. So this will obviously be higher up because of me failing so often. But, we won't talk about that. Let's head to the right. That's a long fall. But luckily, there is a box. And we'll go with the parachute. And that is why you always check to make sure it's a parachute. Hey, but we made... Oh, and no, we didn't. You know what they say about when you assume? Plungers sounds about right. And always make sure you attach it to your face before you do anything else. And we made it! That was a quick escape. You see right there, we got the achievement right there. I just love how his eyebrows are so above his head. And unfortunately, he got hit by the sun. So now we go back to map. We'll go back up here. Well, we know the plungers work now and the parachute doesn't, so that must mean the jetpack will totally work, right? And if you care to pause that, I'm sure it was very worth reading through all that. Hey, we're back! And we might have to do that again because I'm pretty sure I missed the bio on that guy.
Oh, look, you're back.
We're back! Okay, now for the rope. To be honest, first time I used it, I thought it would totally just go through him. Where did we end up? Oh, hey! We're okay! Now, that's karma if I ever saw one. Okay, well, that's that chain done, so you can see the tree right here. Now going back to this, we need to head the other direction. Donuts in the bake room.
Nay, shut up, janitor. You don't count. Now, an extra one on you.
Okay, we need to do this again because there are donuts on the side which we need to get. I decided to go for the BIOS first.
Now, all in favor of more donuts in the break room, say aye. Aye. Nay, shut up, janitor. You don't count. Now, an
Poor janitor. Okay, well, we got the donuts there. It doesn't look like there are any more donuts, so back to the map, and we have that all completed, so now we go through here. The NRG. And we enter the Flash. Or Quicksilver, whoever you prefer. Yeah, this guy was a jerk. I agree. Donut. And somehow the donut reappeared in our hand afterwards, but you know, science. We are out. Oh look, sagebrush. Nausea, headaches, rapid heart rate, possibility of stroke, and or heart attack. Well, it's just like every other medicine, right? If it doesn't kill you, you'll be fine. But on the slight chance it does, you'll also be fine. Well, back to the teleporter we go. It's been a little bit, right? They've fixed the technology.
Fire! Oh, man.
Oh, I mean, it worked. We didn't go into a wall this time. Into the rocket launcher, then. Hehehe. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm honestly impressed by that cell, though, that it didn't explode. Getting into the attorneys, let's go. Okay, there are going to be a lot of bios, so...
Please continue your testimony. Okay. I was riding alongside my partner in the armored van, but suddenly...
There was a game back in the day where there was this attorney game, and I have never played it, so I apologize that I cannot reference it correctly.
Is it not obvious?
Is it really that obvious? I have proof that the defendant didn't hide himself in that bag. Well then, what are you waiting for? Present this evidence already.
Okie doke, we're going to have to fail at least once. So let's go for the security footage, I think. Oh sure, let's do attorney's badge.
Take that! What is this? It's evidence. And how exactly does this...
He says that so confidently.
Well, I was just kidding. Let me try. This is no time for jokes. I see no reason to further prolong this trial. I find the defendant, Henry Stickmin.
Ah. Okay, well, we got the fail. Now we need to get the success, so let's go with the disguising bag.
Take that! Is that the bag the defendant hid in? Yes, but there's one thing that's been bothering me. If the defendant really was hiding in this bag, then how did he tie the knot from the outside of the bag?
It's a good point. I was wondering that.
If he was inside the bag, it'd be impossible for him to tie that knot on the outside.
But then, how did he do it?
It's simple. He didn't.
What?
What are you saying? I'm saying my client wasn't hiding in that bag at all. He was stuffed in there. By this very witness! As you can see by this doctor's analysis, the defendant had taken quite the beating. While he was in the bag, he was unconscious. This is absurd.
What would have happened if we didn't fail all those times before?
He left the defendant in the bag, knowing he'd drive by it on the way back to the bank. When the witness and his partner passed the bag, he convinced his partner to throw the bag in with the others.
But why would he do that?
Why, to dispose of the body, of course. There were millions of bags of money in that bank, and the witness knew it would take a long time before the victim was found. But unfortunately for the witness, his victim woke up and tried to escape from his tomb. He was arrested on the spot, and the witness thought everything was over. But it's come back to haunt him now. You guys can't be happening to me!
Poor guy. But you know, he got in the way of our
Well,
money
that
hunting, you
certainly was
know?
an interesting trial.
Unfortunate,
However,
but
I'm now ready to deliver my verdict. I find the defendant, Henry Stickmin.
but yeah, get me that lawyer for when I need to be doing stuff. We missed one. No. Okay, we're gonna have to go back, guys. I might do that on my own time, though, not force you guys to watch through all that. Okay, back to the map. We got the drill now. Hefty thing. It's a good thing our head was the same size of that hole. Oh, that's a bagel. Just move the blue slider to the right and you'll become as opaque as you want. Not only that, but the more opaque you get, the easier it will be for you to pass through solid objects. Opaque means see-through for all you uneducated folks. Ah, nice. Nice thing. Okay, so now the question is, will he go all the way through and then come out the other side and head into space, or will he get stuck around the center? Things like that are important, but I think we just got the donut. Yeah, we did. Let's go. Okay. Continuing on. Has to be the crowbar now.
Whoa,
Okay, let's get going. Okay, I'm gonna have to fail here because it's one of the fails. Noob. Okay, let's head to another direction now. We're going right and to the pillar. Left it is. Oh, did the wrong one. My bad. Oh, I missed a bio there too. Okay, we're gonna have to fail right here as well. Okay, back to the map. Quick time event number 2. Brawl reference. Okay, now we can go back. We need to just not do anything real quick. Wham! It's always a good idea to watch where you're going, guys. Just remember that. Okay, now into here. Got a little matrix thing right there going on. Don't mess with us, man. Let's go. Bust it out on our own. Okay, we have a couple more achievements we need to get. All the fails, all the bios, and it's a joke. So, let's head back into the map. Do this one. I think it's the opacitator. There it is. Okay, we just gotta skip through this. And down we go. And we have one more achievement to get before needing all the bios. Okay, we need all the fails and all the bios, so let's head back to the map and see. It's this one. We still need to do. We're still missing one. We've done the drill, we've done the cell phone. Which one are we missing, guys? Oh, that's right, we need to check the window with the file. Well, you know, it's true what they say. So I think we're missing quite a few actually. We got the skeleton guy, the guy right there. Okay, those two happen at the same time from when we were doing the attorney thing. And this guy is during the opacitator. So we'll go back through the opacitator again and grab that. Skip through that. Okay, he's about right here. There we go. We got him. Got those. And I missed the skeleton. So we've got to do this one more time. By the way, if it's not obvious, this is a 100% run that I'm trying to do. So if you're just getting tired of me watching the same cutscenes over and over again, skip forward ahead in the video to the end of this episode. And it might be the end of the video at that point, and you'd be moving on to the next one. I haven't decided yet. But in the meantime, we need to head back to our attorney friend, where we have the disguising bag.
Take that!
So, yeah.
Is that the bag the defendant hid in?
Yes, but there's one thing that's been bothering me. If the defendant really was hiding in this bag, then how did he tie the knot from the outside of the bag? What? If he was inside the bag, it'd be impossible for him to tie that knot on the outside.
But then, how did he do it?
It's simple. He didn't.
He didn't, guys.
What are you saying? I'm saying my client wasn't hiding in that bag at all. He was stuffed in there. By this very witness! As you can
He
see
was
by
just
the
trying to
doctor's
do his
analysis,
job,
the defendant
man.
had taken quite the beating. While he was in the bag, he was unconscious. This is absurd. The witness was attempting to dispose of the body. He left the defendant in the bank, knowing he'd drive by it on the way back to the bank. When the
There
witness
had to have
returned
been
to the
an
bank,
investigation
he
about
missed
all
the
this.
part
How
where the
did no
bank
one
was
come
dead.
up with this theory
But why
before
would
the
he do
attorney
that?
did?
Why, to dispose of the body, of course. There were millions of bags of money in that bank, and the witness knew it would take a long time before the victim was found. But unfortunately for the witness, his victim woke up and tried to escape from his tomb. He was arrested on the spot, and the witness thought everything was over. But it's come back to haunt him now. You guys can't.
Also, what if he didn't go into that specific laser? It looked like there were only 3 lasers across the whole vault. It was just super unlucky he was tossed in the middle of the room.
That certainly was an interesting trial. However, I am now ready to deliver my verdict. I find the defendant, Henry Stickmin,
Not guilty, guys. Okay, I'm ready this time. Oh, I missed him. He was on the left of the bus. No! Okay, guys. I'm going to call it there. It's a long enough video as it is. I'm going to collect that bio off of the videos. After this, we're going to get into episode 2 and 3. Basically 3 and 4. That will be in the next video. 5 will get its own because it is so long, and 6 is ginormous, multiple paths from what I've been able to see. And yeah, so if you enjoyed watching, please consider subscribing. Put a like on this video, and yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya.